We have a few new developments here in Eastport, and today we're going to show you what they are and how they will affect the outcome of the construction in the area. We're looking at Eastport Town Center today, and right off the bat, you're going to see some of the new things that they put in, and we're going to get some answers about the live entertainment as well. You can see the stage is right in front of us before Central Lake, and you'll see those sunshades are put into place. So in the last video I did about Eastport, I kind of talked about what to expect, where the entertainment's going to be, and all that type of stuff. You can definitely see now they plan on the entertainment not facing Central Lake because you have the sunshades on both sides. And then once we spin around to the other side where the lake is and we look at the stage itself, there's actually like a big box or something like that on this side. So unless they plan on doing something else, you can see that little podium or electrical, whatever it is. There's also two things sticking out this way of the stage. So I'm not sure what that, maybe they'll put some speakers on those things or something facing Central Island, Sunset Island. I'm not sure, but you can see, that's where they're kind of looking at the live entertainment and where everybody's going to watch. Similar to what you would see over at Sawgrass Grove if you've been to that area. Here's Sunset Island. This is looking good. The grass is looking good. The island looks good. I'm interested to see how that plays out. If we do see another hurricane similar to the one we had last year, I don't remember the name. We've had so many last year. If this tree survives or not right here. So that's a pretty big oak tree, and those things seem to topple over. Now, one other thing they did do in this area is they're starting to bring in the statues, putting them around. The family just put a video out a few days ago of them putting the statues in and showing them putting the statues in around this area, which is good news. And that they're starting to put in some kind of finishing touches on some of these areas. I would assume those statues are kind of toward the end on the major items list, but they do kind of give you that feel. I will say, I know they're talking about the European downtown area. Again, maybe some of these buildings are going to look European, but the majority of it is 50s and 60s themed. And the statues that they're putting in are like athletic, active villager statues, paddleball, pickleball, ping pong statues, bike riding statues, things like that. So, again, swimming statues. I'm not sure that you're going to really see too much there. This is where they're talking about that Publix going in. Still not a lot of construction going on here. If Publix actually is going there. I will tell you, I did a video on the Walmart, and I actually drove by Costco the other day where the Costco is going, and that is coming along quite nicely, that Costco. Also, the Hooters does have the logos on the outside, so it has the signs and all that stuff. Here's the sand courts here, the basketball courts, and the softball complex as well. All looking really good. Grass is growing in. Looks like they put in the home plates. And again, more stuff complete a little bit at a time, but it is getting done. It is getting done. The pool actually was taking shape, if you noticed that back a few minutes ago. And there was some big news just this past week that the developer sold off Citizens First Bank to an outside company. So now an outside company owns Citizens First. And that is the biggest bank that does the most business inside the Villages area. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. We're coming up on the hotel here. The hotel is actually looking really good. From the outside, you can see it from Central Parkway, which is, once we flip around, you'll see what I'm talking about. On this front side here, you get that kind of two-tone, and you have that half shape for the driveway where people are going to drive around in and out. And there's going to be a restaurant right on the right side here. There's also going to be a rooftop restaurant right across from that stage. But with those sunshades in there, I think it's going to be kind of hard to see the live entertainment. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe it's got a different kind of view. That's going to be something we're going to have to look at maybe in the next video, or when you start to see those things kind of finish up, how they're going to look. Here's the Bel Air Executive Golf Course. We just flew over the driving range. Bel Air is looking like it's ready to play. Whole golf course looks great. I haven't seen an opening date for Bel Air yet, but it sure looks good to me. And then you have Lakeside or Lakeview, whatever they're calling it now, right up in the top right of your screen here. And you have Central Parkway on the left side. Marsh Bend Trails right in front of us, running left to right. And you can see not much going on over here in terms of building houses. They are building quite a bit in LaGrange and those areas to the north, like Well Point. So we're going to kind of pan up here. You'll be able to see up in the top left, that's LaGrange, Well Point, and in the top, all along that area. Edenfield is in the top right. And then those are the main areas that are going to fill in. Woodlands Championship Golf Club is going to be in there as well. And then down here to the south, this is the south side. You're looking at Water's Edge, closest to us. Shady Brook is the next little village, and then Moultrie Creek is kind of in your top right here. All these areas surround Eastport. Shady Brook and Water's Edge are pretty much done. I'll put my last video out on those areas here shortly, within the next couple days. The golf cart sales and rental right here, you can see the pump is going in where they're going to refuel all the golf carts. The building looks pretty close to done. They do have the decorations on the outside. I showed this before with that golf cart on the front over the doors. And then here's Citizens First Bank we're going to see as well right here in the corner. Citizens First is open already. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I know not much new going on in Eastport, but you guys do like to see that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.